The subconscious mind is one of the most powerful tools we have access to. By using prayer and the law of reversibility, we can unlock its power and create the life we want. Our subconscious mind is what controls our lives. It's where all our memories and experiences are stored, and it's also responsible for our habits, behaviors, and emotions. In this video, I'm going to show you how prayer and the law of reversibility can help you unlock your subconscious mind and change your life for the better. Stay tuned. I would like to extend an invitation to you to temporarily set aside any preconceptions you may have about prayer that have been instilled in you for centuries. Instead, I encourage you to delve deeply into a modification presented in the book Prayer, The Art of Believing. This masterpiece was gifted to the world by Neville Goddard, a master and being of light whose work has a universal impact. I would like to extend an invitation to all of you to listen attentively and openly, with both your minds and hearts. Thank you. Perfecting the art of prayer necessitates consistent practice. After all, true artists never remain amateurs for long. Before we can expect to receive answers from our prayers, we must first learn how to master and control our imaginations. Ostentatious displays and meaningless repetitions have no place in genuine prayer. Unless our minds are quiet and serene, our words become meaningless chatter without purpose or effect. The ceremonies and rituals commonly incorporated into prayer by religious institutions are nothing more than superstitious practices designed to give prayer an air of solemnity. Those who initiated and continue to observe these ceremonies are wholly unaware of the principles governing prayer. They erroneously credit the ceremonies themselves for any outcomes achieved, consequently mistaking the symbolic act for its intended purpose. Even the most extraordinary events, such as miracles, are not contingent on elaborate rituals. The crux of prayer lies in one's unwavering faith. Religion is reliant on faith, whereas faith itself does not require religion to exist. For faith to be efficacious, it must be joined with comprehension, as it cannot manifest its active potential independently. Faith without religion is not encouraged, because it would make the shiny robes of religious leaders obsolete. The prayer affirmations you will witness in this film are based on the universal law of reversibility. The universal law of reversibility has been active since the inception of the universe, regardless of whether humanity comprehends, recognizes, or employs it. The law states that energy transformations are reversible. For example, heat can give rise to mechanical movement, and mechanical movement can produce heat. Similarly, magnetism can generate electric currents, just as electricity can produce magnetism. All of these concepts, such as cause and effect, energy and matter, and action and reaction, exist concurrently and are mutually convertible. The law of reversibility holds great significance in the practice of prayer since it enables one to anticipate the inverse transformation after confirming the direct transformation. Do you remember how amazing it felt to achieve your goal? By understanding and embracing this law of reversing transformation, you can tap into the same state of emotion in order to activate prayer with a strong sense of belief that what you are seeking is already yours. When you pray for something and it is fulfilled, the experience of that fulfillment will naturally increase your inner state of consciousness. Conversely, any transformation in consciousness triggered by prayer can bring about the desired result and actualize a dream into reality. By imbuing yourself with these sensations, forces can be reversed so that what was once an intangible desire begins to manifest itself within your world. Do you wish for your prayers to be fulfilled? To achieve this, it is imperative to realize that you must rouse within yourself the sentiment of already being and possessing that which you have longed to become or obtain. Listen attentively. The price for having faith in our mental images is the manifestation of our desires, even before they become visible to our physical eyes. Sending your signal of faith to the universe is simple, as you need only live in the delight you would feel if your objective were already accomplished. It is essential to live, act and exist with the conviction that your desire has already been fulfilled, because the law of reversibility will naturally lead to its fulfillment. Wholeheartedly embracing the sensation of your accomplished desire will result in the manifestation of the condition that gave rise to it. Sensations are the outcomes produced by harmonious thoughts and emotions. Your mind and body, tools of the spirit, must be in complete alignment to avoid hindering the manifestation of your wishes. Desire's pulsation generates ideas and pictures that describe it according to its nature. Thoughts are material in nature. They include subtle information and energy, and as such, they tend to manifest. It all begins when their vibrations start to be felt in the body, through your mind and emotions. Your thoughts, feelings, and wishes must work together as one. Visualize achieving what you desire. Hold that feeling tight within yourself until they manifest into reality. How can this apply to everybody? Assume the sensation of having attained your goal, and never let it go until those dreams become a tangible truth. If a psychological state can be produced by a physical event, then a physical event can also be produced by a psychological state. If cause B can produce effect A, then cause A can also produce effect B. The quantum field holds the potential form of the objects of our desires, which are magnetic in nature. By strongly believing that you already possess what you desire and that you have become what you want to be, you can manifest it into reality. To receive what you desire, you must first appreciate and want what you already have. If you hold on to what you lack, you may lose what you already possess since you don't truly need it, right? In order to effectively practice the art of prayer, we must comprehend our mind in its duality, the conscious and subconscious aspects that comprise it. Until this is achieved, mastering such a spiritual exercise will remain elusive. We would get lost in detail if we started explaining what these two phases of our mind are using Freudian or Jungian theories. The most simple yet profound definition of the two phases of our mind can be stated as follows. The subconscious is what man is, while the conscious is what man knows. If the subconscious and awareness do not coexist peacefully, man may forget huge aspirations achieved and lofty goals reached if he is not what he knows and does not know what he is. The subconscious is far more powerful than the conscious mind, meaning you are much more than what you know yourself to be, and even greater than what can be known. To continually discover our innermost self, we must always explore our subconscious. Our intuition is naturally free and unrestricted. While thinking in vivid images, it only comprehends the present moment along with sensory messages. The conscious mind is run by logic and conditioned to think in words that are influenced by the past and future. If it wants to stay away from making bad decisions, it must remain connected with its subconscious brother so they can communicate efficiently. This will allow for the right steps towards achieving its desired goals. Our subconscious beliefs shape not only the way we react to life, but also our physical experiences. All that is visible in our lives is built upon what remains unseen and unacknowledged by us. Our unconscious minds drive who we are and how we live out our days. Our subconscious mind functions deductively and disregards the accuracy of a premise. Instead, it makes assumptions based on these premises, which can lead to tangible outcomes. To effectively practice prayer, one must be aware of this distinction for best results. Believing in something that cannot be perceived by the five senses rests almost entirely on our subconscious. Through prayer, we can influence this aspect of ourselves to accept what we desire and then logically process it so as to turn it into reality. It is the subconscious or subjective mind that brings life to our world. It is through thought and emotion, intertwined with belief, that we are able to impress changes on this subjective mindset. Inevitably, these impressions will be faithfully carried out as its mission. The conscious, objective mind generates premises, while the subconscious aspect of the subjective mind manifests them. Human beings communicate concepts to the subconscious mind through their emotions, a combination of thoughts and feelings. The ideas we wish to embed in the subconscious, or the prayers we wish to have answered can only be effectively planted when the conscious mind is partially subjective, meaning when the functioning of the five senses is decreased. This is because the subjective mind is totally governed by suggestion. This semi-subjective state is most aptly characterized as controlled dreaming or the intentional focusing of attention. When you pray, there should be no internal struggle. Visualize being in a state of having attained your wish, filled with gratitude and imagination. Thanks to the universal law of reversibility, you will be able to achieve your desire. Believe in yourself and your dreams and visions. Dare to be wise and remember that if a physical event can create a psychological state, then a psychological state can also cause a physical event. This is the statement of this law, adapted to the practice of prayer. It is not enough just to think. Action must be taken in order to realize your dreams. How? Change your aspirations, reflections, and feelings into the conviction that your ambitions will be achieved. In conclusion, our subconscious mind plays a critical role in shaping our reality, and by understanding how it works and how we can communicate with it through prayer, we can unlock a world of possibilities. By embracing a positive mindset, cultivating gratitude, and harnessing the power of our imagination, we can manifest the things we desire in life and transform our reality. So let us dare to dream big and take inspired action towards our goals, knowing that we have the power within us to achieve them. If you enjoyed it, please like the video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on the notification bell to stay informed about new updates. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.